Yo, what's up everyone? Silver Slayer, welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the safest ways to stack silver. This is more for beginner stackers to avoid bad purchases and just kind of give an insight on the mistakes that I've messed up on so you guys don't have to go through that experience, because it can be detrimental. It can definitely cause you to lose a lot of money, maybe even get out of the entire silver stacking community, and I do not want that. So I'm going to try to help you in this video. I'm going to go over 10 different things that I've learned that are definitely going to help you be able to stack a little bit safer. So number one is definitely research. Research is so important when you're going into any type of investment, whether it's the stock markets, whether it's real estate, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's precious metals, whether it's baseball cards, whatever it is. You have to understand what you're investing in before you start purchasing it. For example, when I got into cryptocurrency, I first got in by joining a site called Steemit and posting my YouTube videos there, so I was earning free cryptocurrency just by posting my videos there. So before I even got into actually spending my own money, I was making free cryptocurrency, and that's so then if I made a bad investment or something, it didn't matter as much because I didn't put any money out of pocket. And I watched thousands and thousands of hours of YouTube videos, sites, just like with silver. I watched so many different YouTube channels in the silver community. I made videos asking you guys when I didn't know a certain question, or I thought of a good topic. I'd make a video about it and read my comment section. I did poll videos, tons of poll videos. So I researched and kept researching before I started putting real money into it. And I definitely think you guys need to do the same, because knowledge is power. And especially when it comes to silver and gold, a lack of awareness or a lack of knowledge can make some very bad purchases, and you can get yourself into a bind that can be hard to get out of. So number two is definitely buying from trusted sites. There's a lot of fake silver and gold out there, so you want to be careful. Be careful of eBay. The only time I ever will promote eBay is if it's two different dealers. On Fire Guy, which he sells capsules and tubes and stuff like that for storage, or Modern Coin Mart's eBay page, which I made a video on that yesterday. Modern Coin Mart is an actual company. They have an actual site. They're just as big as APMEX or JM Bullion. So it's not like I'm buying from an individual eBay seller. Modern Coin Mart's eBay page is a little different because they have an actual business and they've joined eBay as well. It's not like I'm promoting just a single eBay seller who could easily be, not even knowingly themselves, be buying or selling fake silver. So you definitely want to be careful. Buy from trusted sites. And the thing is, I made a video about this before, is there's a little bit of a gray area when people realize when this comes into a discussion, is if you're going to buy from a site like APMEX, their coins might be a little more expensive because you're paying for the reputation. You're paying for the security, knowing that you're getting real legit silver, and that it's also, if something was wrong or if the condition was a little dinged up or scratched, you can return the coins and they will give you another coin that you will like in better condition. Like that Queen's Beast, I remember when it came out, there was a lot of problems. I think it was with the dragon. There was the capsules didn't fit right. They were getting dinged up, and I returned one of them. I might have made a video about this. I returned it. I think it was to APMEX, and they resent me the other one. Or if it gets lost in storage, you can also return it. So that's stuff to think about when you're looking at when you're looking at buying your silver. Where are you buying it from? Are they trusted? Can you actually trust that the silver is going to come, and is it going to actually be from someone who you're not worried that it's fake? Because you don't want to buy fake silver. That's very, you don't want to be one of those people. I know a lot of people on eBay that they're eBay buyers that buy auctions fell into that. unfortunately. Three is um, bulk first, premiums later. You don't want to buy coins like this. This is a $60 coin. That's a $60 coin right there. And it's probably more now, actually. As you can see, there was a thing that happened with those where there was a die variety, or you can some call it a mint error. But that coin had a lot of controversy around it because there's, if you can see, there's a reflection under the back of the dragon's head. It should be the matte finish, but it was mirrored finish, the proof finish. And it was actually a very rare situation because they didn't, because the Royal Mint doesn't usually own up to mistakes like that at all. So, and they didn't say anything about it, so they were scared to admit that they actually made a mistake. Sorry, I'll get back on track. But anyways, so you want to buy in bulk first. Buy rounds, buy junk silver, buy bars. You just want to buy as much silver as you can and build a foundation before you start buying premium coins. That's one of my favorite coins right there. But you want to buy as much silver, especially if you're a beginner, because you don't know which premium coins are going to be the best buys. You're not gonna know what coins do better in 5 years from now than other coins that might even lose value five years from now. So definitely buying just bulk, just buy your rounds. You can buy Eagles, government minted coins. That's definitely the safest way to go, because if you start off buying some key dates or trying to figure out premiums, and you're paying $6-7 over spot price for a coin that you don't even know how it's going to perform in 4 years from now, you can definitely be losing a lot of money, and if you go to resell, it can be very dangerous. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. Number four is storage. You definitely want to think about storage. These are, as you can see right here, these are black gaskets I use for all my coins. I buy them from On Fire Guy, but storage is so important. And there's two types of storage I'm going to talk about. The first thing is how you're going to keep your coins. If you have high premium coins like this, then that's the Maple Leaf reverse proof Rooster Privy 2017. But if you're going to buy coins like this, you definitely want to keep them in capsules. You don't want them to be just, you don't want to touch them with your bare hands, that your oily bare hands that are going to leave fingerprints. They can get tarnished, they can get dinged up. They will lose its value. They will automatically lose its value, and they'll be sold as the spot price of silver, which is a lot less than what you're paying for these coins. So you want to keep them in capsules. Another thing is there's storage tubes that you can keep them in. There's tarnish strips you can put in your safe they'll make sure the air is dry, so they don't get milk spots on them. There's several different things you can do to take care of your silver and make sure that they are safely stored. And also, the storage I'm talking about is, are you keeping them in a safe? Are you putting them in a storage hall? Are you putting them in a bank vault? How are you storing your silver? Is it a shoebox under your bed where it easily can be stolen? You want to think about this, because once you start accumulating a lot of ounces, you can really, really be affected if someone was to find that. So think about it as your own personal treasure chest, because it literally is treasure. Number five, that goes into number five. Don't share openly. Don't talk about this to your friends at the bar, because he might have good intent, but then, he might tell his friend, and his friend might start asking questions of, oh, where does he live again? Or you never know, and you want to be careful with that. So definitely really think about that before you start telling everyone. Like me, a big reason I actually started this YouTube channel was so I can share my stack with you guys, because I couldn't tell people in person. So the only other way to do it was share it with you guys. So when I unboxed a whole bunch of coins, I could still share it with someone else and share that excitement, because I couldn't in person for my own stack's safety. Number seven, think about how you will sell and when the time comes. This is so important, because a lot of us just easily buy and just buy silver. It's so easy to go on AppMex and just click buy and just buy a whole bunch of silver, but we never think about how we're going to sell the silver. And that can get us in a really big hole, because when you're selling, it's a whole different ball game. There's a lot to think about. Where are you going to sell it? How are you going to sell it? How much are you going to sell? Which coins are you going to sell? Who are you going to sell it to? How much are you going to sell it for? Where, like, there's a lot that comes down to it. So this is a prime example. Someone commented on one of my videos last year saying that they were ready to get rid of a little bit of their stack, liquidate it, and they had an eBay page set up, but they never thought about how big of a project it was to sell 200 ounces of silver individually, because he had all types of coins. So imagine, how long one single eBay listing takes. Imagine listing 200, 300, 400 coins individually and having to price them out, put a detailed listing, take 5 to 7 pictures for each coin, all that, the whole 9 yards for all those coins. It's a full-time job within itself. And if you're going to be an eBay seller, you also have to build a reputation, because like I said before, people might not actually want to buy your stat, or might think you have fake silver, so you have to build an actual reputation. If you're going to go to a local coin shop, which I would recommend, you still have to build a friendship with him, because he might assume it's fake, or he might actually try to get over on you a little bit, because there's, when it comes to silver, he still has to resell those coins and make his profit margin as well. So there's a lot that comes to it. You definitely want to think about selling before you buy. Number 8, set buying boundaries. This is really important. You don't want, it's so easy to buy. You want to set goals, a monthly goal. Only spend X amount of dollars per month. Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you can afford it. Definitely remember that when you're buying. You don't want to go broke. You don't want to be able. You don't want to be. You don't want to be. You don't want it to start affecting your actual living habits, where you can't feed your kids, or whatever the case is, or you're starving yourself, or you can't get new clothes. You want to set boundaries like that. Number 9 is diversify. Like I showed you in this stack, there's tons of different types of coins and stuff, and bars and stuff like that. Diversity is key. If you have all your eggs in one basket and that basket drops, all your eggs are splattered and ruined. If you have your eggs in different baskets, if one basket drops, at least you still have all those other baskets. Diversification is key, and that's the safest way, because maybe American Eagles won't explode, but maybe some of my pandas will. And the thing is, with generic rounds, they're stuck to spot price, but the higher premium stuff, they can actually appreciate in value even if spot price stays the same. So that's another thing to think about when you're thinking about silver stacking safety. And number 10, buy what you like. Buying what you like is so important, because even if that coin doesn't do as good as you wish, at least you still have that coin at the end of the day that you extremely like and that makes you happy. So if you buy what you like, you can never go wrong. So that was 10 silver stacking safety tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was Silver Slayer. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.